What is up, guys? Either here, and this is the second time I'm recording this video because some douche forgot to turn the mic sensitivity down from 3. So yeah, let's try this one again. In this video I'm going to be talking about the bike more in depth about how I got the bike, what I've done to it, all that kind of thing. So it's a 50cc Piaggio NRG Power DD, the liquid cooled version. I'm going to go right here to get away from this horse. The liquid cooled version. I bought it brand new from the shop back in July 2013. No, back in July 2012. And since then I have done 6,500 miles on it. So I'm quite accustomed to what the bike's limits, what it can do, what it can't do, that sort of thing. When I first got the bike, it was fully restricted because it was brand new. So for the first 500 miles I had to obviously run it in, break the engine in. And after that 500 miles I had a service done on the bike, obviously to make sure everything's okay and all that. And then after the 500 miles I had the bike de-restricted, and all that's meant by de-restricting this bike was taking off the restrictions from the exhaust, taking the restrictions out from behind the variator. I believe they changed my rollers, which are in my variator, and my jets to different levels, just to get a bit more power out in it, goodness sir. So after I had that done, I rid the bike for another 2,000 odd miles, just de-restricted. When the bike was restricted it could only do 30 mile an hour, but after the de-restriction I could get to about 45-50 mile an hour, which when I was first getting used to the bike was more than enough for me. I didn't really need any more, to be honest. And then after riding the bike for 2,000 odd miles for about half a year, I bought a new exhaust for the bike. Come on. Yeah, after that I bought a new exhaust for the bike, which is a Leo Vince ZXR, I believe, which set me back £120, I think it was at the time, which increased the speed quite a bit as well again, which now means the bike will do 50-55 mile an hour on flats. And after that I haven't made any more changes. With the exhaust change I did get new lighter rollers and different jets, just so the bike were accustomed to the exhaust and it all worked together properly to get the best speed I can out of the bike. I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, you can do this to your bike, you can do that, like, you can bore out your engine, you can change your carburetor size, but I don't want to do that to my bike, because I bought it from new, it's still under warranty. I don't want to be tampering and messing about with it myself, because then it voids my warranty, so if anything goes wrong I have to pay for it. And for me, this bike, it's only a scooter. You can't expect too much from a scooter. It goes as quick as I want it to go. I can do the speed limits on any road now, because before, when it was restricted at 30 mile an hour, that's just pure dangerous. Going down a road like this, a 50 mile an hour road, this is close to my house, so I do have to go on this road pretty much every day. 50 mile an hour road, doing 30 mile an hour, cars overtaking you, lorries trying to overtake you. It's just not a fun time at all, so I don't agree with that law at all. To say how little modification I've done to it, it is quite a quick runner. I know people that have changed stuff like the carb and all that to get more power out, and they still only do the same speed as what this does. And usually, 9 out of 10 times, the people that do mess with the bikes, changing their carbs, boring their engines out, 9 out of 10 times end up blowing up anyway, so they say end up spending loads of money on a scooter, which I don't understand, to be honest. I'd rather just get a bigger bike, which I will be doing soon, hopefully. Now, if I can find some way to pull over, I'll give you a quick show around at bike. bit of a look what it looks like, modifications I've done to it. If I can find somewhere that people don't look at me saying he's a weirdo. Now that is not what my scooter looks like. Because I'm not going to lie, if someone offered me any bike I want, I wouldn't pick a scooter. Like, they are fun for your first bike, but if someone said to me, here's a massive wad of money, what do you want? I'd pick more a sports bike. Like I said in the last video, it'd probably be an R125. But they are fun little bikes to nip around on, get around on. And it's a good learner bike, I feel. For 16-year-olds who can't get on any other bike in England, the only bike you can get when you're 16 is a 50cc, so I don't see point in geared 50s. You don't really get a change. The only thing you learn really is gears, but I did have a Explorer pit bike before that I used to go out on from time to time, so I've learnt gears on that. Finally! That light took piss a bit. But anyway, let's get back to finding a place that I can pull over and show you the bike. Aha. I know a good place I can go to show you the bike. Bit more that way so people don't stare at me thinking I'm a weirdo. Gotta love people that stare. Oh my god! Oh my god! Anyway, lean back, lean back. And there's quite a few people here. Well, I ain't seen anyone, but there's got to be someone in that van. Who cares? Pulling over here somewhere. And I'm going to give you a quick lowdown on the bike. Why is there so many people? What the f is this shit? Screw it, I'm pulling over it. Alright, so this is the bike. Piaggio NRG Power. That's the exhaust I was talking about earlier. The Leovin ZXR. This pipe right here is what we use to restrict the old exhaust. It'll go into there and pretty much stop, so it kind of disrupts the airflow. Overflow from the oil. I've got some Avon Roadrunners tyres on it. Super grippy, perfect tyres. And yeah, not really much to say about it because there aren't really too many modifications I've made to it. There's odd stickers every so often, but apart from that, no really. I'm gonna get some right dirt looks off this guy. So yeah, quick spin up bike, and then carry on riding. Oh, the dirty looks. You looking at, boy? So yeah, that's my bike. It is my baby, and it has been my baby. And it has been my baby for nearly 2 years now, coming up on 2 years. I'm looking to get one of them in front of me soon, but for now this will do. I'm just going to follow this guy, terrorise him. See if he falls off. So yeah, the future of my bikes, soon, as soon as I can hopefully, I'll be getting an R125 probably, like the one you see in front of me. Probably just a different colour though. And I will probably have that up until 19, 20, probably 19, where I will be able to take my bike testing and get a 600, which will then probably be a GSXR 600, the K9 version I think it is, because I think them bikes look absolutely awesome, and they're cheap to buy, because I don't have a lot of money, but obviously things could change. I'll get quite a bit more money, end up getting a bigger bike, well not a bigger bike but a better bike, but I do quite like the Gixxers, and hopefully I'll still be motovlogging up to that point, so you can see the transformations I'm making on my bikes, from this scooter all the way up to 1000cc hopefully, if all goes to plan, if all goes well. And oh my god, traffic! I'm just going to tag on end this video a bit about where I live. I live in Rotherham, which is in the UK. For those of you who don't know where Rotherham is, which I'm guessing is all in here, Rotherham's a town that's near Sheffield. Sheffield is quite a large city in England, which is pretty much the smack bang middle of England. If you look at England on a map and point your finger smack to the middle, you're pretty much saying where I am. I've lived here all my life, which is why I've got a broad Yorkshire accent, which some of you can find hard to understand me at times, I'm guessing. Especially from America, you're not used to this kind of accent. So yeah, that was just a bit more about my bike, more in-depth look, and a bit about where I live. I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, so if you like the video, please do like the video, comment if you've got anything you want to say, and subscribe to see more. See you later, guys.